Okay, I'm back. So, 3 minor things happened. I left it running while I was eating because we were really just waiting for tools. So, I thought there was no point me pausing it and then just coming back and waiting anyway. So, I left it running. We've got 10 tools. We've got a bit of money. Our coin tendency is going up, which is nice. First thing that happened was I realised I never forgot to stop stockpiling berries and herbs. So we've got lots of berries and herbs, but no fish because they ate all the fish instead for a change. Secondly, the king wanted some wood, so I sold him lots of wood, which is why we have money. Thirdly, we got another surplus material pop up, which is why we're so happy. So, you know, good little selection of things occurred. We've got 10 tools stocked up, and what I wanted to do was make. So the iron is here, but that's but the one in my territory is right there, so right next to each other. Very convenient. So we wanted to build this little supply chain, which is iron mine, charcoal hearts, iron smelter, smelter, and lax. So between those we mine iron, we make charcoal, we cook the iron and charcoal into iron bars, and we make the iron and coal into tools. So I will probably need more charcoal when it comes down to it, but for the time being this is fine. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I think we'll probably have that stocked up as well. Lovely. More clergy favour. Beautiful. Right, that's the first clergy influence I've had, which is annoying. We've got lots of labour influence at the moment, which we can use. Yeah, but we never finished getting the happiness, which required money. I don't need to do that. Decided I wasn't going to do that. I decided I wanted a sprawling hamlet rather than being sensible with my space. It's a choice. It's a good choice. Who knows? So this just... oh, it cuts trees and makes coal, right. Doesn't just take existing wood and turn it into iron smelter. No extra people at the moment. Perhaps in a minute. I'm sure you'll figure it out. So we probably want to turn off reforesting this area now. A couple of people. We shall see how this production line does as is. I'm not going to need an insane amount of tools in the long run. I shouldn't think. Yeah, let's see how this trade goes. I might do a levy to get this blacksmith going. And let's do a levy. Just done. That. Lovely. Lets me build these, which should give me yeah. Gives me labor tier 2, which I can make that privilege. Let's make the bailiff's office. Don't care so much about these. Spending money on at the moment. We do need to do that. This, again, doesn't need to be huge, I don't think. Just a little sort of side building here. Literally can be just for aesthetic purposes, but that is Bailiff's office. Don't think we need anything else for that. But wait, we can assign a bailiff to that, which then lets me do other stuff. Just happiness of all villagers to 25%. Oh, this one serf is unhappy. Mendel. What's your fucking problem? Why are you so miserable? Fine food service. She's just not any of the things she should have. Okay, so we've got a lot of meat stocked up. The butchers are not keeping up with it. So we'll get another butcher, I suppose. Did we get that cloth? We never did get the cloth in either. Raise happiness to 75% gives me happiness bonus and give me more money. If I just don't make them miserable for a bit, we should be okay basically. Taxes are only doing -12, so as soon as that levy mandate wears off, we'll be fine. 59 serfs, bunch of novices. My housing situation, I feel like it should be fine, but I'm not sure. Let's fix this little field. It's about time. Oh, hello. We will forest up that back area here. Lovely. Bailiff. Happiness is less impacted by 10%. Well, so that's just basically my tax and everything bad. It's not that their happiness will increase by 10%, it's that if it were 10%, it'd be 9% instead. So it's good, but I mean it's certainly better as well than combatant training speed, which I will never do because I can't build castles. Okay, we're getting to the point where I'm going to want to move my monastery away from here. This is actually struggling for iron more than anything. Oh. Plenty of charcoal, but only one. Treasury, now, so this is fortifications are what we need to increase density. This, okay, they've made it so those walls can actually provide fortifications. they made it so rivers. Yeah. So this is an annoying thing, which I really wish they'd fix. And I wonder if anyone has in like a mod or something. If you're building against a village, you have to build the wall all the way along. Sorry, if you're building against a river, you have to build the wall all the way along the river. So it's just a bit annoying. It doesn't look great having a wall all the way along the village. All along the river, got right. It's a bit annoying. But in this case, I don't actually need the fortification. I'm not interested in increasing my density in this playthrough. I don't want to. But I might build a wall just for funsies at some point. I've got a lot of resources to do it with. So I can build like some sort of gates along the paths. Just as like pizzazz, but I don't need to do it for any reason particularly. I think there is some structures which require. I did think it was blacksmith, but I guess maybe they've done away with that since I last played. I thought blacksmiths required fortification to work, but I guess maybe they've done away with that because it was annoying. But I could have just built towers watching over it, or popped it by the tax office or something anyway. Yeah, great, give me money in exchange for my vast surpluses of wood. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. Now, I can't remember how this works. Labour influences overall through mandates missions and can be spent on gradually shifting towards the camp. Right, so this is. So I need to prettify my stuff. And when I do that, it will increase the capacity. So I should have done this a long time ago. I just completely forgot that this was a mechanic, to be honest with you. It was just money. Some hedges out the front here. Fence here. A little herb garden. Do that. Doesn't get me to 25. But you know what? It's a start. Some mountains outside the point, maybe. Very nice. It's 20. a little sort of graveyard there. We'll pop some like barrels on there. Barrels stacked against the this thing. I literally don't know what it's called. Put a little sign at the front. Why not? This way to somewhere. That way to a different place. Some benches. Yes, lovely. That's 25. Beautiful. Oh, it's lovely. I mean, it could be better. The rose bushes are a bit sort of spread out, but that's okay. And then that will sort of gradually shift towards 25. So I can spend those points. I completely forgot that. Just to show you how long it's been since I played this game. We got 101% happiness. Lovely. 64 serfs. So this is where I need to start being careful about recruiting people, because I am very close to my capacity of 75 people. Yeah, below 75. This monastic abbatial church, that's what I need to eventually build. It's like the end goal. GTA 2. Lovely. So this is where I can start getting these higher tier sort of stuff. So rustic oyster is it's like luxury for them. I think they need it basically. That's the monastic emissary, which is like the bailiff. The kitchen makes better food. Hospitium is like a hotel basically for pilgrims and stuff. Beekeeping, it's just a luxury resource. It's worth a good chunk of money. I think it's food as well. Oh, wax and honey. Yeah, material and luxury resource. So I can make candles. Kitchen, just clergy privilege, which is the first thing I'll get really, and then just more stuff. And then modest church. So what I'll do is I will get up to this point, and then I'll go to the island, and I will build the next tier up rather than faffing about building like a low tier thing on the island and then just having to destroy it and new stuff. So yeah. Let's upgrade my hobby camp. Some of these allow more people. But basically I'm just going to do this. Get it back to the point like this with the other one, and then I'll do the other one. Yeah, whatever. Hopefully going to be infinite stone, infinite iron. We shall see what we get out of that. Fingers crossed. Right, that one, they've exhausted their stone. And there's a little bit of stone left here, but not a lot. Right, influence the labour state in my favour. It wants me to do. And that costs money. Yeah, money, and that gives me. Gives me the labour influence, which I don't really care about. So I'm just going to bin that off. Yeah, don't care. Should probably get a monastic scripture in at this point. It doesn't need to be anything fancy, we can just do another little sort of outhouse around the back. And I think that's, yes, that's, you use those to promote monks to the next tier up, I think, is what they're used for. Waiting for traders coming in. But certain tools, so then you just went straight in the bin, as it always does. That one. Bin off. Get rid of those. And to here, basically. Is there a way to pause immigration? I went to tell it to store bread, but I couldn't. Okay, so my berries and fish situation is actually looking kind of dodge right now, so let's get us another gatherer, I guess. There's a lot of berries around. The fish situation, I can't do anything about. I think you can only have one fisherman per fish spot, or at least you... Maybe it's gone up to 2. I have a feeling I saw like a patch note or something that said you can have 2. I'm gonna try to and see. I might not be able to do this. Let's just check this. So production. nothing. There's a lot of berries around, so it should be fine, but it's not doing the business. This is going to be like the bigger tell anyway, but we'll be able to pick this one if nothing else anyway. Fishy man. Let's just see whether two will go into the same spot or not. If they do, great. If not, then just have to wait. Looks like you're gonna have to wait till the other one's done, or can they both fish at the same time? No, it looks like they're both fishing at the same time, so... Okay, yes, I should have had that a long time ago. Last time I played, you could only have one fisherman per fish spot, so that's not my fault. That's new. But that should really help with the fish situation. I can see berries all over the map. No, still just see berries all over the map for some reason. I don't know why. These guys are slacking the hell up, honestly. Gold needed. That's fine, we can wait for that. Just waiting for this to empty before I destroy it, for God's sake. Stone, but the wood should go fairly quickly. Yeah, once that's done, I can get that. Lovely. Money coming in. So we walk off, so no money coming in. cloth for my camp activity. We'll prioritise that then, so that happens first. Need some big cloth. Up to 12 clergy influence. This is a pretty satisfying little village to look at, to be fair. Just a bunch of little shit houses, small little compact industrial area, a little monastery. It's nice. It's aesthetic. At this point I'm thinking I probably want to just max out my population to get maximum sort of tax income. More money coming in. Like pretty close to it anyway. It only takes 7 more people. I'm gonna do that just so I can, for when I build my nice sort of big road up to the monastery bridge, like clergy privilege. Right, clergy. Oh, I've got an empty labor privilege. Trade price bonus from 10%. Labour buildings upkeep reduced. More happiness. We'll get more money from trade. And then here we've got more money from trade. Unlock tithe taxes on church. Yeah. Let's tax the church. Bastards. Avoiding my taxes. Yeah, tax my churches. $1 gold. Hardly seems worth it. Well, whatever, we've done it now. I don't know how that works. I don't know why it's only 1 gold. But, we're doing it. Definitely would be better to increase the tax price, the trade price, but whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, that's getting built now, which is nice. That should increase my tool output. I'm not buying tools anymore because I've got enough, which is very nice. I'm looking to gain this next time I've got more money, I think. Probably put a tavern in here when I've removed this as well, which would be nice. Don't really have anywhere good for a tavern at the moment, so it'd be nice to have a tavern plugged in there when I can. Now I really need to stop recruiting people because I'm like danger close at this point. When I could expand my guild. That's fine. Weird at all. Like it. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll buy that. Get some more monks, nuns in. Totally non-weird ways. no pigs left anyway, which is not ideal. Why is that? Why is there no piggies left? Have I murdered all the piggies? Oh no, there was piggies. Exactly what I had planned to happen happened. Alright, expanded all the forests, we've got pigs. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Beautiful. Just put as many in there as I can, I guess. Get rid of all these unemployed schmucks. More of these. Now, like, why are they only growing over half the field? Like, tell me it's adequately sized and over half the field. Feels like a lie. What I can do though is I could get some berries going. Berry garden, because I think that functions sort of the same as the herb garden. A bit now. No. Yeah, I will put it over here. This will be kind of nice. And I can sort of expand the monastery gardens to cover this area. Which I do want to spend a chunk of money just upgrading that again soon anyway. But nearly at 100, so I can nearly buy the this territory and start inspecting these rocks and hope that I get what I need. If not, it's trouble, because the next closest is all the way over there. Feels like that's it, in fact. I'd have to start importing stone, which, God, that would be very expensive, so fingers crossed. I think it's built so that every map has at least one infinite deposit of every kind, so one of these two will have it. It would be much nicer if it were the close one, I'll tell you that much for free. Now, how are we doing on food? Like, we've actually got tons of meat stored. No berries, no fish. I've got a bit in there, but not a lot. Hideous, it's so big and ugly. Got something on it. It's fine. Because we've got 10 unemployed people with getting no immigration. That's fine. We don't want any immigration at the moment anyway. So many people. So many unemployed mooks. 28 stone left in there. I think this just like insanely slowly produces manuscripts and like does nothing else. It doesn't require anything, it just it's hyper slow. Oof. A thing. Celebrating the labourers. Make sure everyone is happy. Just need to not levy them, basically, and they'll be dandy. Monastic food is a bit of a problem. I mean, it shouldn't be. Plenty of fish. Berries, vegetables. I don't know why. Because this is rustic food and they want monastic food? Yeah. I need to get the kitchen to make some monastic food, I guess. So let's have a look at that. Monastic kitchen. 2 herbs and bread, vegetables and cheese, wheat and honey, meat and wine. I mean, I can't do any of that because I have enough of that stuff. I can unlock that trade route now. To buy in clothes, stockpile enough clothes to buy that. Maybe I just need to unlock farms and just get a small supply of bread in, like just enough to do those things. It's becoming an issue that I can't do these things. Maybe I just do a very, very small little sort of bread. I don't think monks can make bread. I feel like monks should be able to make bread. So what are the options? The options are herbs and bread. See, so that's theoretically easy. Veg and cheese. So cheese would be get cows. Oh, I get cows. Where's cheese? It's all the way down here. Honey. So wheat So I could get the honey thing, and I could get wheat, and then that would be a bit less of a full. That feels like a better idea, honestly. If I just save up and get that, which is only 5, and then I will unlock the bread production, but I only really care about getting a bit of wheat in. Feels maybe weird. I don't know what I'm doing with my life, to be honest. I don't think I've ever not made bread before, but here we are, in the world where we're not making bread. We're like halfway to... Is there anywhere else that can sell me bread yet? Or is it really only them that sells me bread? Well, they sell me cheese. Wow, that's fucking expensive though. They buy herbs and berries and honey and vegetables and wax. They buy wax, which is something. Wait, wine. That's the other one, right? Wine and something? What is it? Meat and wine. So wine, I think, is a monastic thing, right? Let's get honey. I think this is just... yeah, it's a single building again. Go now, so that is done. Just needs to empty, that's empty, so we can destroy that one. What's that doing? Still got a bit. Promotions are almost, let's promote a none, sure, okay. Going to prospect. Villagers, good. Right, yes. Right, what do I want? I need bread. I'll take edict. Oh, well, I wanted to prospect, but I forgot. So we're not doing that. Edict. So we've got decrease the cost of mandates, is nice. Reduced upkeep costs. What are my upkeep costs at the moment? Upkeep 27. It's pretty big. Drop that. Anyway, I don't think it's quite the full 27 because not all of that is from that. But it's nice. And there's the stuff. So we'll get a wheat farm, only a wheat farm, because we turn off reforesting in this area. So on it. And then once this is emptied, we can build the berry patch over here. getting in some honey and wax now. I'm going to build the kitchen, which we need. Okay, so for this we need the chimney. So we'll attach it to here. Makes sense to me. Double that. Another chimney to that. It's a nice little weird ass building. Double chimney. Kitchen, so that will be taking wheat and honey. I need another range, to be honest, as well. Just edit this one. Somewhere maybe. That. This is going to be used to make golden gruel, which is wheat and honey. Yeah, perfect. So there'll be that. I mean, eventually, because there's fucking trees in the way right now. It's okay. That's my upkeep looking. It's gone down to 25. Add a berry garden on. So we need novice needs. Right, monastic food. And the books basically is what we need. So once we've got monastic food coming in, which we will soon. Dandy. Technically planting some food, but okay. We can prospect some rocks. So that basically just takes some time and then it will tell me what's in these rocks and then I can build quarries on them. So I think the options are like marble, crystal, gems, iron and stone. So hopefully here we get iron and stone, crystal would be nice because it's glass, and a lot of the high tier monastery stuff requires stained glass. So fingers crossed it's those three. But I doubt it. But I'll remain optimistic. Let's see. That's good actually, because the next thing we need to do is up my clergy splendor to 75 was the goal, wasn't it? Guy really fucking slow. Really annoying. Well, this empty. Very really. Right, I will be back in a couple of minutes. Very short break again. I'll leave it running again for a few minutes. Hopefully get some money or whatever in. We shall see. BRB.